Calamari Salutations everyone! Squid here, bringing you week 8 of the PPL Bolt, and this week we are facing off against OnesieBanette. So let's look at the matchup. And the matchup is as this: Sneasler, Ogrepon, Hearthflame, Rillaboom, Mandibuzz, Pheasantipity, King Gambit, Regieleki, Volcanion, Masquerain, one of the 3 Terra Captains, Noctowl, one of the 3 Terra Captains, Gaybite, one of the 3 Terra Captains, and Gotharita. So his team is very interesting. Basically everyone in his team but 2 are birds, as he will say. We will let you discover which is which. And looking at his team, he's got a lot of physical attackers that he's probably gonna bring to the match. We are already secured playoffs, so we have only one mission in this match, and that mission is to get Bellibolt the MVP of the season. So we devised a Bellibolt set that's specifically designed to stay on the field and never leave. And that's what we're trying to do this week. So let's see the 6 mons that we brought. From the 6 that are on the screen, I want to start with the Bellibolt. He's got a lot of physical attackers, as I said. So let's double down on that by going with the Keyberry on the Bellibolt. So he tries to proc to damage a little bit the Bellibolt with momentum, like U-turn. Boom! Keyberry is procced and he has no way whatsoever to basically damage the Bellibolt. The Bellibolt does have a few conditions in order for us to be able to win with it, and those conditions are: we want to damage the Ogrepon Hearthflame and the Rillaboom. Those are the 2 mons that are basically stopping Bellibolt. So we brought Armarouge. So Armarouge is a pretty good switch-in on those mons, and it can immediately threaten with the weak armor, since we EV'd it to be faster than Ogrepon Hearthflame. And in some scenarios we can also set up. We have Calm Mind and we have Endure to proc our weakness policy. And +2 armor cannon combination with Psychic just wrecks through his team. Nothing really resists it. Even Mandibuzz, if it's specially defensive, if we just chip it down a little bit, it's still KO'd by the armor cannon. So that's a really good tech there, and we just pray that it works. So we want to chip down, break apart his team so that Bellibolt can get a solid 3 KOs in the match. That's what I'm hoping for. Next we go into Hawlucha. We're just jumping around this week, guys. So Hawlucha is another check to the Rillaboom and the Hearthflame Ogrepon. So we just want to chip those mons down, and we can do that with U-turn, just slow momentum on them. And if we get rocks up with the Landorus, we can also damage them a little bit further. And speaking of the Landorus, it's an interesting set, I gotta say. But his team is very, very weak to ground. But at the same time, he does have the grassy terrain to protect those ground weak mons. So we decided to circumvent that by going full special with the Landorus. With the Nasty Plot, Landorus has a respectable 105 special attack, so with the Nasty Plot, it's gonna hit really hard. I don't care what you think, this set will dent holes on his team. And I'm confident that he's gonna be off guard by it, and I will at least gain some momentum in the match due to the fact that Landorus is special. And last, the 2 mons that we're bringing is the Weezing and the Manaphy. The Weezing, so that we don't lose to Unburden Sneasler. Weezing is a pretty good check to that mon. We have Haze, we have Will-O-Wisp, we have Sludge Bomb, and we have Psybeam, because Psybeam is a 4 times weak move on the Sneasler, so it's gonna do a minimum of 85%. So with a little bit of Rocks chip, with a little bit of Burn chip, we can take it down pretty comfortably. And last but not least, take Heart Manaphy. We want to stop the poison shenanigans that his team has. So we have Take Heart, Acid Armor, because he has a lot of physical attackers. Scald and Store Power basically are really good coverage against his team. His team is a little bit of Psychic weak, that's why we're bringing both the Psychic Stab on the Armor Rouge and the Stored Power on the Menifee. So this is the 6 that we're bringing for the match. Hopefully it will net us a win. And most importantly, KOs for Bellibolt. Let's see what happens. Alrighty guys, so I want to say that 10 minutes ago I was really comfy, wearing my pajamas, wearing my robe, super cozy, super warm, and now I'm cold, and I'm kinda dressed up, but I did dress up for you 10 people that watched this video, so thank you guys are the realest. By the way, newsflash, I got a remote controller. Finally, I won't be doing misclicks because of the remote controller. I might still do them because of me, but that's just how it is. So he didn't bring the Gabite, which I thought he might, actually, just to stop the Bellibolt. Okay, this is rather interesting. He also didn't bring... Ooh. He also didn't bring the Mandibuzz. That's interesting. So is this how I want to go? I think it is. I will lower the attack of Rillaboom and Ogerpon if he decides to go for them. So I think I'm pretty chilling with this lead of Landorus. So anyways, good luck, have fun to Alex, OnesieBanette, and let's just hope that we can make Bellibolt our MVP of the season. Yes, that's the goal. Okay, so this is not bad by any means. So I want to see at -1 how are we taking damage from this Ogerpon. So we take 40 from an Ivy Cudgel. So I think what I do here, we're doing a pretty good chunk with Sludge Bomb. I don't know if I should Stealth Rock or just Sludge Bomb. I'm torn between the two. I think I'll just Stealth Rock. Yes, just Stealth Rock sounds like a play. Okay, as he U-turns, good. That's nice for us. We're just gonna get our rocks up. And he does have a removal in Driftblim, so that's not ideal. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here, after we set up the Stealth Rock, is, first of all, check how much damage Rillaboom is dealing. So we should take pretty much any hit it throws at us. And Sludge Bomb is doing over half, so that's what I'm going for straight away. No setup, just straight Sludge Bomb. Yes, because we need this thing chipped down so that the Ogerpon can have an easier time. Yes, we get the poison, really nice one. And he knocks off. Okay, oh, that, yeah, okay. The crit obviously isn't super helpful. I think now what I can do is just we go into Hawlucha. I think he's gonna switch out, and I think my best thing into everything is Hawlucha. So I'm just tempted to do that. Or I could just Earth Power. Ooh, Earth Power sounds like a play as well. I think he's going to go Driftblim, if I had to guess. I could go into Bellibolt. I mean, Ogerpon is still kind of healthy, so not really. I'm gonna go Hawlucha. I'm faster, so I don't know if he switched out or not. Yes, he did. I expected so. Tommy Cooper, that's the Pheasantipity, right? Yes, okay, so I do have a switch into this, I believe, if I recall correctly. Yeah, it was the Weezing, right? I'm not seeing any other switching on my team, so Whizzing has to do. I could also go Bellibolt on an expected U-turn or something like that. Like I said, it's that pesky Ogre Pawn. I really need the Ogre Pawn to come in one more time or something like that. Let me see. Ogre Pawn. How much are we dealing with the Bellibolt? So if we're electric, 16%. So that means that it's 30% if it hits us. But it's probably gonna set up on us. So safest thing to do is go into Whizzing. Oh, okay, we're chilling. Ah, no. That's basically the worst thing that I wanted out of that exchange. Okay, so can I switch into a fairy move? Not really, but at the same time, Sludge Bomb is kind of free. Can't see Steam, so might just go for it. But I'm worried that Pheasantipity has some sort of coverage for Whizzing. Yeah, and I really need Whizzing healthy, so my second best bet here is probably just go into Manaphy. If I go into Manaphy, I become a little bit weak to Volcanion. This is tricky, because if Whizzing gets chipped down, I'm basically dead to Sneaslers, so I might just sack the Landorus. I see Calamines. Okay. Okay, if he's gonna do that, I think we can just... So I want to see how much damage I'm dealing to a +1 Pheasantipity. I'm doing like a third, and he's gonna KO me with Moonblast. Now, chip or setup. Holuche is then doing around half. Okay. And what about... Oh, this is tricky. I think I basically have to chip it down now. Yeah, not a good play by me to go into Whizzing. So what does he have? Roost, Calm Mind, Moonblast. He might actually not have coverage for Whizzing, and that's good. Okay, some pretty good damage. He just straight K. Oh, we live! Oh, we live! That's massive! That's massive, yeah. Just straight Earth Power again. Does he roost? Yeah, he roosts. Okay, so I think he's gonna roost up next turn as well. So what we're gonna do is Nasty Plot. And now we're gonna do a big chunk to it. Yes. Now he can't really take this hit well. So, I know that Holuche is probably doing around half, but I want to check. Landorus at +2 is doing how much with the Sludge Bomb? Only a quarter! Whoa! Okay, so I have to go for Earth Power, even if he goes Drifblim. Yeah. Because I couldn't risk it there. Guzmão. Okay, interesting name. So, thing here is, what do we do on the Drifblim? Do we just go for this? He could also go... No, this won't proc the weak armor. What we have on this? This could be a play. Oh well. Well, let's just go into this. Why not? Actually, I could have called the damage from Sludge Bomb. Oh, he doubles. Into what? Yeah, that's probably worst case scenario. There. Okay, But I think what we do here is go into Armor Rouge then. Right? We go into Armor Rouge. Yeah. Because we take basically any hit from the Rillaboom, and it's gonna proc our weak armor. So we're gonna be in a very good spot because we're basically we basically deal a massive chunk to anything that he has. Yeah. Okay. Weak armor. Let's go. So I can basically just go for Psychic here, right? There's no drawback. Or I could Calm Mind, guys. Right? I could Calm Mind. I could definitely Calm Mind. Oh, I could so Calm Mind. I'm really tempted. Let's do it. Now that I think of it, I'm -1 defense. This might not have been the greatest of ideas. Did I just throw the Armor Rouge, guys? No, I didn't because he switched out. Thank God. Oh my God. So... Oh! Oh! Ooh. His boots. Do we survive? We know his boots. The maximum that he does to us right now is 116. So, our play here is to Calm Mind once again. And that means that he's not gonna KO us unless he crits. Okay. So, now we should be able to always KO it. To always survive the hit. Unless a crit happens. Yes. There we go. There we go, guys. We're on. We're so on. Okay. Next thing that I'm gonna do is just Psychic. This is gonna obliterate the Volcanion. No questions asked. It's heavy duty boots. I know it's not a Soul Vest, so it's gonna be blown back. Basically what he has to do is get enough defense drops on my armor cannon, on my Armor Rouge, so that we can just he can revenge us with the Grassy Glide. That's basically his game plan. And if he starts not doing that, Armor Rouge is just gonna clean up house. That's just it. As he withdraws, okay, interesting. Drifloon is not gonna survive this, not at half HP. Nah, it doesn't survive this, for sure. For sure. No, you really should have done... is this the last turn of... Maybe this was the last turn of Grassy's terrain. No, he should have sacked the Volcanion, then gone into Rillaboom, then sacked the Rillaboom and go into Drifloon, in my opinion. Okay, so... I think we should be out of range. I think we are out of range. I can basically just click buttons now. Yeah. Okay, 2 down. And he's giving me recovery on the Armor Rouge. Vivi. Who's Vivi? Oh, Sneasler. He should have gone to this way earlier than, I think. So how do we do this? Do we just sack the Armor Rouge here? Or do we save it? Yeah, I think using is pretty free. He basically had to attack there, so ideally he goes for close combat. Acrobatics. Okay, not enough. At all. Kind of wish I was neutralizing gas. Yeah, neutralizing gas would have been really cool. Because I'm not really threatened by any ground type on his team, but at the same time, you definitely want that... Okay, he can only set up once. We should live another one. We should really live another one. Yes. Okay, so this thing's down. Okay. I'm not dead to Sneasler. That's so good to know. Yeah, major threat out of the way. So we got 3 KOs. That means that Bellibolt will get at most 3 KOs this match as well. Who's Lilia? Okay, this guy. We're just gonna sludge bomb it, right? Sludge bomb it so it doesn't set up freely. Okay, he just KOs it. And now we go into Hawlucha. No questions asked, just going into Hawlucha. Yes. Okay, so now let me see. He has Volcanion. At full HP, actually. The Pheasant Deepity as well. But I think here I just Brave Bird. Right? This is always a Brave Bird from me. Because if he goes into Pheasant Deepity, he's not gonna enjoy taking the Brave Bird to his face. To be fair, Pheasant Deepity might still be a nuisance in the late game, so I still have to watch out for that. Probably Volcanion if I had to guess. Oh! Man, you just lost here. You just lost, I think. Let me see. Oh, actually, not really. Who do we go into? Manaphy, maybe? Or straight Landorus? Maybe Manaphy. Yeah, Manaphy. I think Manaphy is the play. He roosts. Okay. We can just set up side by side. But I do have the sword power, so I'm not really phased by what he does. He goes into Volcanion. Oh, I won. Oh no. Oh, into Ogerpon. Okay, Ogerpon is getting chipped down, so that's not the end of the world. Okay. So now I think I sack the Landorus, right? Now I could actually just go into... Now I can actually go into Armarouge. If he goes for Ivy Cudgel, I can take the hit. Oh. Oh, we're chilling. We're big chilling. Yes. Okay, so now I can just Psychic. Psychic here, so that basically anything that comes in takes a huge chunk. Volcanion would be the best thing that he has to come in. Because Pheasant Deepity still takes a pretty good chunk from the Psychic, because it's super effective after all. So he's probably not gonna do that, he's probably going to go into Volcanion. Or if he thinks he lives, he might just stay in, but I actually want him to stay in. Actually, no, Bellibolt can't really break the Pheasant Deepity, so as long as Pheasant Deepity is alive, I can't really set up with the Bellibolt. That's annoying. I mean, guys, I still have a good advantage, but this game is not won by any by enemies. Okay, so he just stays in. Horn leeches, okay. Is that... do I feel like that's a quarter HP? So Bellibolt is completely shut down by Pheasantipity. That's annoying. He basically brought the anti-Bellibolt tech. I hate you. I hate you, Onesie. Okay, so just Brave Bird again. Okay. There he goes, doing the correct play. Now I think I go into Manaphy if he goes straight for Pheasantipity. Yes, there he goes. This Pheasantipity might still ruin my day. So I have to watch out for that. Actually, I just realized I misplayed with the Armor Rouge. I should have Armor Cannoned. Because that way I guarantee the kill on the Ogrepon if he stays in. That was a misplay by me. Let's see if it comes to bite me in the end. Because Armor Rouge was pretty good from that point onward with the weak armor procced. So let's see. He's gonna start setting up Calm Minds. Okay. What's his item? Did I see an item? I still haven't seen an item. I just need to set up Take Hearts because... Oh no! Oh, this is so bad. Alrighty guys, so here we are once again. We've basically redid as best as we could. So basically this is now a setup race between Manaphy and Pheasantipity. A setup race that I think I'm gonna win, honestly, because I'm getting the stored powers powered up. So let's just hope that happens. Basically that's it. We just continuously take heart, and we basically want to gauge at which point are we really threatening the Pheasantipity. Because I want to know, like for instance, if we're +3/+3 and he's +3/+3. So start power is doing around a half, but if we're +4/+4, +4/+4, we're doing over half. So that's what we're going for, guys. So we still have once more to go. Please no drop. Thank you. Okay. So +4/+4 I think is the time that we go. Let me just check. Yeah, +4/+4, so we can go for store power here. Yes. Oh, thank God. Yes, and Volcanion shouldn't be able to deal with the Manaphy at all. Yes, thank God. That's why I felt comfortable setting up alongside the Pheasantipity, because I knew start power would then be able to KO it. And now we just need to start power the Volcanion and we should be good to finish the game. Start power. Let's go. Please KO. Yes. Thank God. Oh boy. So I did win, but Bellibolt didn't even enter the battle, guys. So is it really a win? I'll let you guys decide. Anyways, GG's to Alex. Thank you for being such a good sport with the DC and such. And I want to thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to leave a like on the video, subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys in the playoffs. Squid, jetting out.